here we are. This is about, a mile out from our destination. We are in Bayshore, Long Island, Suffolk County. Geez, I'd probably tell you about 70 miles outside of New York City. That's a good estimate. Out of Manhattan, which is really like the hub of where majority of people will work. That's obviously pre-COVID. Now going down this one road here, Suffolk County. It's really, again, you're paying for your taxes a little bit higher here, but that's to be expected. You have a little bit more space out here. What kind of rocked Long Island and this town here was the Katie Beers story. Katie Beers disappeared. So, like I was saying, Katie Beers, disappeared December 28th, 1992. She was, that's 2 days before her 10th birthday. Turn right on Sport Drive South. So she was 9 years old. And, she was lured by the promise of what they were saying, birthday presents, I believe, to the home of a family friend in John Esposito. Now, she left a message on her godmother's answering machine saying that she's been kidnapped by a man with a knife. And at that point, Esposito was already almost instantly a suspect. Being that he was a family friend. He had prior incidents with Katie's brother, and incidents of violence, so that kind of threw up the red flags right away. He was in Esposito. He immediately, like I said, immediately a suspect. And he had a prior record as well, as I mentioned, an altercation with Katie's brother, and apparently he was trying to, there was a problem or an incident where he attempted to grab a 7-year-old in a mall. So not the best of records for this gentleman. Though you really don't get the impression that he is one to trust. Nonetheless, he said that he had nothing to do with it. Rather that Katie was apparently abducted by a third party while at Spaceplex, which was a indoor amusement park in 1/4 mile in Smithtown, North Saxon Avenue, which is a town over. So, you know, so they looked at that story. They looked at Spaceplex. They looked at the security cameras. And, you know, they found that he had entered Spaceplex himself. Red flags. Red flags.
Turn right on North Saxon Avenue.
Red flags galore. As you notice, there are no sidewalks, sparse here. So, you know, red flags do go.
Arriving at 1416 Saxon Avenue on the right.
You know, flags up in arms everywhere. So, you know, John Esposito was denying all this. And you know, the cops eventually were able to crack the case. And where Katie was found in a 6x7 type of confinement. It was a 200-pound door underneath the it was kind of buried underneath by the garage, like by the garage door, you know, underground, 200-pound type of door, 6x7. Almost 2 weeks. Just, you know, I believe it was 16 days. I believe it was 16 days. In Katie Beers. So, yeah, about 17 days. Underground bunker. And, you know, really all that she had was just, it contained a commode, toilet, the bunker, TV set, mattress, and chains. You know, and Esposito said that he had built the bunker for Beers herself. Esposito eventually, you know, led cops to it, and that's the home with the white big awning. You know, was sentenced to jail for a very long time, 15 years to life. The way that case was, you know, he knew that he was getting, you know, more than 15 years. Him ever getting out on parole, I don't think would have been ever possible. He died in 2013, did Esposito, of apparently natural causes. That is the actual home of where this happened. An American flag outside. Katie Beers, you know, after she was found, went on to live with foster parents. Eventually, you know, had kids of her own. But you know, imagine that, just at 9 years old, 10 years old, you're promised the presence, you're lured in, and then you're basically kidnapped, held hostage. 2 weeks, not knowing, in a 6x7 tiny contraption, not knowing what, you know, how you're gonna escape. You know, 92, you didn't have the internet, you didn't have AOL, much less, I don't think you even had, I don't think you even had cell phones at that point. But, you know, that is the home where all that happened, or rather, you know, the garage, you can't see it, but it's in the back of the property. Not out front, but in the back.